See, but this is what I'm talking about. These are the people. This is the guy, the guy from the psyops guy from Detroit that was sending me stuff. All these people are doing this and that. These are the neighbors. These are all the people in my life that are basically just fucking with me, and it's basically the only people involved in my life. And they all work for the government. But here's this girl, you know, we're sending texts back and forth, and I'm telling her my feelings, and she's like, "Hey, I'll be over there. What are you trying to say? You know, they're telling me like, hey, I'm like, I'm done with this. They're like, oh, okay, you know, I'll be over there. Get me a gift card, no problem. Hey, I'm at the grocery store getting us food and shit. I just drove past the thing. You know, do whatever you want. You know, I'm like, okay, but I need money. Come over here. Okay, no problem. Look at this. Like, whatever you want. Like, why can't you text me? But get the money. Come over. You know, look, I'll stop talking. Just let this play itself. So this is kind of the stuff that I'm dealing with over here. You know, if I go over here, she's supposed to be this like mega hacker, but she just has a sweet, like terrified voice. And these things over here, see, Richard is the guy that's supposed to be her, that's also the neighbor up at Steve and Regina's place. They work for the Clintons, and I think there's FBI all over the place, honestly. But, you know, it's like, trust me, baby, here's this, you know, like, here, will you marry me? Heart. You know, like, this is the woman I thought that was going to be, like, we've been doing this, like, full time, like, full blown. I've been doing this forever, but look at this. This ain't no fucking, you know, your grandma's kind of romance type of thing. And see, this is the kind of stuff that really just happens in my life, excuse me. So what else can I show you by pointing it this way? So, you know, like, here's a story. Like, what do I do? I move into Ponca City on North Birch Street, and I just go Jack Reacher. I moved in next to a, you know, growing, like, manifesting meth house, cookery, eatery, and selling stuff. They call it a trap house, kind of run by a Nazi. I did him dirty. I had a K County sheriff's deputy parked in front of this house right here in the city, in Ponca City. This was an in-town stack meth house. I infiltrated the whole place, bugged it, took everybody down, got the death threats myself, filed all the police reports, backed it up, and waited for strong men to back me up. And then I moved out of town. I mean, after I did stuff. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm telling you about on here. Full blown. I get this guy done so bad by the Nazis. I just make bigger friends with the street Nazi that's been in Fed prison. You know, anybody that's been in there. I've been wrongfully incarcerated by the government. Max, you know, federal Max, after they did a background check on what the hell I used to do. You should have seen these big old dudes that came in here. They were in here. I was in there asleep. They come in. They're standing over here, hovering me. I'm sitting here and I'm smoking weed. You know, because, like, that's the thing about being a God guy. You smoke weed, and that's just the way it goes. So these guys are over here, and they're hovering over me. They're built like brick shit houses, for real. And I'm just like, fuck you guys. And they walk away, like, backs to the wall, for real. Like, when a guy, a little kind of guy like me, don't give a fuck about all this and that, you know, and offers them all the courtesy in the world, even though they show me none. I'm a patriot. And the government's been trespassing on my life. Yours too. Good morning, America and world. I'm going to try to make sense out of this story for you guys. I'm Q. I'm a lot of things. So I'm about to expose the government, the world, and UFOs and everything. And I'm going to try to do it in a coherent way for you guys. So this is who I am. I want you to know, like, I have a published big long book, which consists of about 500,000 words that I put about, I don't know, months and months into, and a cumulative life of my families. So my name is Abram Hamic, and I've gone full public. When I say full public, I'm talking about bank accounts, passports, and like I do with you guys. And this is the internet, right? So I'm starting out with showing you my military ID, my 100% and more disabled American veteran card, and my Arkansas license. I got a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and kick this stuff off. So, I was born, I mean, if you want a story from the beginning, I was born in Eddy County, Carlsbad Caverns, New Mexico. and alien activity there like crazy. So I was born in the Carlsbad Medical Center, which was built by Kellogg, Brown and Root. My dad worked for them. You can go on Google right now still and look and see that it's a government. You can look on FedBizOffs or anything. It's a community hospital owned by the government. Total black site complete. Dog Canyon. It's a deep well, right? Abram Hamic covenant. That's me and my family. You know, I'm collective, right? I'm just the last one. I got the C after I changed my name. Well, I mean, whatever. All I'm trying to say is it goes deep. So on the alien thing, I never really got real into aliens and sci-fi as a kid. I just accepted it as truth and knowledge, like his gut. You know, I went and watched Star Wars once, and then when it came back again, I loved it. But, you know, I just never really got into it. I was always focused on American culture and history and Native American stuff and Lost Tribe stuff and the will of God and the love and the harmony. And what I'm seeing now, the reason I'm coming out now, is that the harmony doesn't exist. I'm a sweet guy. You're going to see that I've been on 6 continents. I've been all over, you know, preaching and giving away my money and still even doing this right now. And I've got a woman who's been identified to me as the bearer of my seed, like literally alien children stuff. The way it worked is that the CIA brought people by and bugged it. They worked at Sun Gas. And those people came back by last night at last night, so 0200 last night. These 2 big old motherfuckers, and they're like, "Hey, do you remember?" They're local law enforcement guys co-opted, you know, working brown bag for the CIA. It's just operational. I just know how it is. Around here, you go to the store, like half this stuff. Like I got neighbors over here, Steve and Regina. That's where maybe somebody's staying or one of them. And then West Kitchens is a guy over here. He's right down the street there. And then there's a guy, Dave. He's got a place down this way. And they're always showing up. And they're all randos. And now they're all filled. You know, they filled these houses to kind of guard and watch me and have snipers. And that's legit what's happening. But what's happening is that they're guarding me to try to not get this out. And my mission in life is to expose this because of what happened to me and my family, and especially Mom, is she became like a weird child bearer. She had 3 kids. Sorry. I don't know how many kids she had, but you know, the thing is, she was just like she was like a harvester, you know, and that's what her mission was. She didn't care for me in life. She was dead. She used to tell me, I loved you so much that I had 9 before you to have you. So these 9 are somewhere else around the world. You know what I mean? She told me still carriages and 9, you know, miscarriages and all this and that. But this girl and I have been talking that says her name's Carolyn. I don't know if that's the truth or not. But she's telling me all these things about my life. So I don't know if it's the government. See, look, it gets so real. Well, it won't pop up anymore because, but I had her on my screensaver, you know, like we're sending text messages and, you know, like going, I mean, here, I got to do a better job at this. Maybe I can combine these, hopefully the views.